Johnstone's injury. How was he reacting, and how have the rest of the lads reacted to the news?
Yeah, I think he knew on Friday night the seriousness of it, so it didn't come as a shock to him when he found out the news. Whereas the time before, he thought he just sprained a medial in that Catalans game, I think 2016. So yeah, we're all really disappointed for Tom. Start the season really strong, and he was playing particularly well in that game as well. And just one of those freak accidents that happen. Nobody involved in any kind of tackle, just stuck his left leg out to step off his left foot, and his knee gave way. So the ACL's needs repairing, the MCL needs repairing, the PCL's ruptured, and a couple of other things in there as well. So yeah, it's tough for Tom. It's tough for Tom. But on the flip side, it gives some other guys an opportunity as well. People like Joe Rundle, and we've got Rocky Hampshire that's obviously played on the wing as well before, Lee Kershaw. So yeah, listen, it's disappointing news for the club, and obviously losing Bill as well last week, and we've lost him for this game against Warrington. It's they're two key players for us, and they're hard to replace. So we'll have a good think over the next few days about the makeup of the squad, and whether we dip into that into the market and bringing somebody in till the end of the season, or on a short-term loan. It's something myself and Michael and John Minard, the chairman, have had a discussion about. So we'll get this week out of the way first, and then we'll see what happens. We're just looking very thin in the outside backs at the moment.
So Bill Tupou not a long-term problem?
Bill Tupou's not a long-term. We were hopeful this week, but we're fairly confident that he should be available after the big turnaround to I think Salford the next home game.
After Hull's come back in the end of the first half, it must have been pleasing to see that second half performance.
Yeah, I don't think we really deserved to go in. Only winning two points. I don't think the scoreline really reflected the difference in the opportunities that we had. They scored two tries off kicks. Which means defensively we're doing something right when teams are scoring off kicks. But yeah, to come out in that second half and to keep them to 0 points is particularly pleasing. And like I said, doing it hard way, losing two influential players like Bill and Tom made that victory even more special.
Good news with Craig Kopchak signing an extended deal. Obviously, he's been very impressive in his short spell so far this year. And I
thought last Friday he was probably the best forward on the park. I thought he was excellent. Carried the ball really strong, and defensively, pretty good as well. He's playing some big minutes for us there. I think we've got the combination of the starting team right in the pit, and the guys that come off the bench. It's a good blend there. You've got Coppy that's got he's got a real good carry on, and they've got Tiarona that's got some footy in him, and we had Justin Horrow that brings plenty of energy to the squad. And I think having Ingy and Geordie Crowther play last week, we had some big guys there, so some guys that could move well in those conditions, and that really helped as well. So defensively, it was an unbelievable display.
It must be pleasing that for the status of this club, and people will say, punching above its weight in the last few years, that people are willing to sign on longer extended deals to stay here, despite all the disadvantages, perhaps. Yeah,
there's a good feel about the club. That comes all the way from the top. We make it as enjoyable as we possibly can during a training day, and make sure that the guys want to come back the following day. So we've had a couple of really good years of progression, and it's nice that we're able to attract the players like Craig Kopchak to this club, and yeah, it's a big boost for everybody involved. For Coppy to play, I think is a key player for us and a really important player moving forward.
Very tight Super League table at the moment. You've got Warrington this week. Obviously, you're going great comes by the defeat at Catalans a couple of weeks ago. What have you made of their start to the season?
Yeah, well, they've got some fantastic individuals, haven't they? But they're playing exceptionally well as a team as well. But I think Catalan showed everybody the way to beat them. You've got to really be physical with them and front up. And we're a tough team to beat. We'll take a lot of confidence from the way that we defended last week, and we changed a few things during the week defensively, and that seemed to work. And hopefully it works again on Thursday night. But we'll be up against it because they are the form team in the competition, and we're obviously down a few bodies. But there's no reason why we can't come away with a result Thursday night. Ryan
mentioned that consistency is probably an issue for the club at the moment. Is it just a matter of just putting wins together the only way of solving that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at the game against OKR, that we couldn't string 2 or 3 passes together. It's just unfortunate. We're a better team when we've got a dry track, and that were evident on Friday night. Consistency, yeah, it has probably been an issue the last couple of years, and we're 3 from 6. We're not where we wanted to be, but it's certainly not doom and gloom. We sat 5th, 6th, wherever we. I've not even looked at the table, so I couldn't really tell you exactly where we are. But this time of year, it's all about putting the wins together and getting points on the board, and we're able to put out a consistent team every week, so I'm hopeful that our performances will be consistent as well over the next few weeks.
And now we're a few weeks into the season, you're able to kind of contextualise results as they've gone on, and obviously the defeat at London was a big disappointment, but as we've seen with their results in recent weeks, it's not as big a surprise, I guess, now.
Well, no, we were all really disappointed with the result, but I know I said to the rest of the staff, there's certainly going to be more teams that lose to London, and that's, I'm not saying for 1 minute that we underestimated them. They are a good rugby league side. They throw the ball around, and they play a brand of footy that's hard to defend against, and I think they've knocked off Wigan, they've knocked off Leeds, knocked off Wakefield. I'm pretty sure they'll knock off a few other clubs as well over the coming weeks, which it makes this season really. I think it makes it exciting. Everybody tipped London to finish bottom, but the way that they're going at the minute, then they're going to be there or thereabouts. And a lot of it's to do with luck as well. You lose a few players, and we've lost 4 really key influential figures in our team: Tyler Randall, Craig Hewby, James Batchel, and now Tom Johnstone. We can't afford any more of those top line players. I look at that, I've got a quarter of my salary cap just sat injured, and one guy not going to be able to come back on the field for the next 9-10 months. So you need a little bit of luck as well. But yeah, listen, it's a great competition this year. It's exciting, and there's not much between the top sides and the so-called lesser sides.
Nice bit of pressure then coming in for whoever comes in and fills those spots on the left edge with how well they've been playing this season.
Yes, there is. Like I said, we'll have a look at. We'll get this week out of the way, and then we'll have a look at the market and just see if there's any quality out there. There's been names thrown at me, and the obvious one is Mason Caton Brown. Led to believe he's playing rugby union or something like that. I've read something regarding Chris Inu and Jody Broughton, those kind of people. But listen, we'll wait and see what happens at the end of the game on Thursday. We're just very, very thin in the outside backs, and we can't really afford to pick up any more injuries there. So I'll sit down with Michael after the game on Thursday, and we'll look at potential targets, but we're certainly not going to rush into anything. They've got to be the right fit for the club.